Hey guys, welcome back to the beginner's guide in how to use gym machines. This is the lower body one. If you haven't seen the upper body one, then make sure you check that one out too. So let's get straight to it. So starting in the most common leg exercise machine, which is the leg press, which works across the entire lower body. So let's talk through some of the major features you need to keep an eye on, which is number one, the feet staying flat on the surface. Something I see really common is people's heels popping up off of the platform. So make sure the heels stay down and your knees, try to allow your knees to comfortably and naturally go to the side of your body rather than directly in. Just make sure to prevent them falling inwards. Also make sure that you are staying seated on the seat rather than allowing your bum to come up. All determines really how heavy you're lifting, but make sure you keep that technique correctly. Let's move on into this kind of angle so you can see the different positions that you might take up. So this is the same position as before. The feet are kind of parallel to each other. You can see the knees slightly going outwards. I'm going to do a few reps in this position and then move on into a different stance to show you how different stances can work different areas. So here we're going on into a bit more of a sumo stance where the feet are wider and pointing outwards slightly. The knees keep going out wide. You feel your groin and hamstring stretch, but your glutes will certainly work a bit more here as well. Also, you might see people do a single leg press here. Much more work on the glutes and great for kind of working through those imbalances that you might have on individual legs. I really recommend doing that one as well. Okay, so that is the leg press. Let's move on into the hamstring curl or the leg curl, something you'll see very commonly in the gym, either in an upright seat or a lying one version like this one as well. With these machines, it's so important to make sure that the machine is set up for you before you get started. Rather than just jumping on and going, you'll know the difference in how it feels, whether it's comfortable or uncomfortable. You need to get that pad correctly positioned behind your ankle and your knee just off of that platform there so you can lift correctly. You'll feel the difference. What I see really commonly, look at my hips popping up and down. You don't want to be doing this. You want to make sure that you're not lifting so heavy that you're forced to do that, but you push your hips down and use your hamstrings, squeeze the hamstrings to lift the heels up. Make sure you're pushing those hips down into the pad rather than allowing them to pop up and down because you're not doing it correctly. Let's move on into the leg extension, which is the quads, the top of the thighs. And again, really important to get this set up correctly for you, not just for comfort, but injury prevention and efficiency of the exercise. Get that seat in the right position so you're not too far forward, not too far backwards. And this bottom pad needs to be just not on the laces, but above the laces, on the front of the shin, so you're in a comfortable position to push from that position. Now, this pivot point here is the most important part. Make sure that is at the same angle, the same height as your knees. That means how far the seat is forwards and backwards as well. So make sure that's in the right position to then use that pivot point to push it from. And now you'll see here again the hips, the bum coming up and down off the seat. Prevent that from happening. Use the handles to pull yourself in. Keep your lower back into the pad and stay seated even if you're lifting heavy. Fully extend, squeeze the quads. I hope that helps. These simple exercises to get you started in the gym. Okay, I hope that was useful for you. I know some of these exercises are really quite intimidating, but if you're working up towards a deadlift and a squat and all these free weight exercises, then getting strong in these exercises are a good place to start. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up and click subscribe, and I'll see you guys later on. Bye-bye.